we are with the second game of Mr. T with the yellow trolls this time on Ancient City versus Dracir with the orcs and the Gobbo Shaman this time around. So let's see if Big Sticks win over Goblin heal power and numbers. David versus Goliath. Though I think the betting bureau has its bets on the little guy this time around. See if we find anything fancy. No, standard opener. Lots of lumber, lots of hunting. Well, double hunting. Here comes the slam. Nice one. Gets it all. Do we see the smashy boy being queued up immediately? Nope.
The tribe's land grows.
I think you can still do it, right? Because you still have to wait for this wood and stone anyway. So I think that early smasher might be worth it. Maybe not on this map in particular against orcs, because it's only going to be the walk rider in the usual sense of fashions. The orc does have to creep. Ooh, and there we go. Nice showcase of the classic combo. If you don't know how to play the Gobbo Shaman, Dracir will show you. So we've got level 2 Deep Waters, Totem Sparks, Chain Lightning and Double Arcane Force. You open up with the Chain Lightning and then put the Totem of Sparks on top of the banner while you cap it. And that'll deal just fine with the zombies. We're gonna check it out again. Ooh, yeah, oh nice. He was waiting for the second zombie. Let it go into range and there we go. Char grilled corpses coming right up. Walk Rider is gonna do its best. It just does look like, for some reason, these boys do have pierce resist. So they are pretty chunky, especially against Walker Res in particular. So that would have taken a while for him to get through that. But Smashy Boy is on the case. Let's see if Mr. T can be a bit more aggressive this time around. Looks like, yeah, classic capping route. A lot of troll players usually often go just straight ahead and then up, hoping for a denial there, and then just grab the rest later. But nice use of the watchtowers here, so if you didn't know, there are 2 watchtowers here on this map, and if you have a unit next to them, they'll give you a nice lay of the land in the middle. Kind of important against trolls to catch those sneaky wall breakers, taking advantage of this big dead zone in the middle and just appearing into your main before you can even think. Especially in the late game, and with the troubles that this game has with its notification system, can catch you up off guard as well. Nice, Totem of Vex being picked up as well, so it's gonna debuff those smashers by 18% and slowing them down by 24%, which is pretty damn good. If you think about it, 18% of 180, that's almost 20 damage there being negated. 180, sorry. On 180. Oh, the Gobbo actually soloing a Medusa. Look at him being a real champ there. Don't think I've seen that one yet. So there we go. There we see the Vex Totem debuffing her quite substantially. Oh, they actually have variable damage. Interesting. And Smasher is going across for some harassing. So that's about, I don't know, 25 damage or so that would be deducted here by this point, depending how much power our Gobbo has available to him. Did it cost him potions? Cost him 1 health potions for a Medusa, so it's not the most optimal. Gobbos are coming across the Warg. I don't even know where the Warg went. Alright, Smasher is gonna 2-tap these Lumberjacks. So, fun fact,
We're under attack.
if you would pick the upgrade here for 5 food, this Smasher would need to 3-tap them, which gives you a little bit more time to fell them, because it increases Walker HP by 100 hit points. So if you think that's worth 5 food, probably recommend that. Whether it's worth it, I think it is. 5 food is like doable.
Order.
And probably worth the not losing that time there. It just all depends on your style, but there we go. Gobo is clearing that up just fine.
Heroes grew stronger.
Nice split pusher. I can't say it. You know what I mean. That thing. Going around whacking things. Speaking of which, let's give them a little pause. I haven't seen any lag yet, but let's be prepared. Well, that's a pretty damn good hit squad. And this boy has cleared up 2 Gobos. So pretty much paid for himself halfway, as well as getting some workers, which is pretty nice. So that's already proving worth. Unfortunately, Mr. T ignoring a creep yet again.
Yes?
And the Gobo Shaman gets really, really good on level 5. Because his... Depending how you build it, the healing totem on level 2 increases the heal. Hang on. I think it's because of the Totemic Might regeneration that you get extra heal from it. But he actually hasn't specced into it at all yet, which is interesting. Oh, that guy's alive! 6 health! Incredible.
What else can one?
It should be worth it against trolls. They don't have strike resistance. But, like, if you can waste one more hit from a smasher on an extra goblin, it is such a big deal. But for now, he looks like he's pretty happy with what he's doing. Oh, he's coming in late, but does deny the camp at least. But uh-oh, if Dracir gets both of these, then he's gonna be at level 5. And maybe that's his anti-troll build, so slight variation there. The good old on-death spell there. Oh, there we go. Healing totem being picked up. So he's only gonna have like 2 points there. And let me check. So as far as I can tell, the upgrade decreases the cooldown and increases the effect duration, right? Oh no, it does not decrease the cooldown. But it's 16 seconds of healing, which is pretty damn dapper. And if you add the regeneration buff on the level 3 totem might on top of it, should be pretty good. And oh, my heart just stopped because I thought the game just crashed on me, but it didn't. But oh, that's how you see, like, the totemic might, which is what makes him so strong these days. Putting up the resistances of these scoundrels, really coming into play here. He does have the totem of Vex, which is probably stronger. The problem is, I think the duration isn't great. Hang on a second, that is 16-second duration on level 1? That's incredible, actually. Never mind then. He still lost most of his Gobos, though.
Damn it, we lost a set.
If you can't tell, it's not the matchup I'm most familiar with. These are my... Well, I do play a decent amount of orcs, but I don't play that much trolls. And especially with the new Gobo Shaman, I haven't played much trolls either. So I'm not entirely sure how this plays out. But it's quite exciting. I would say that was a decent start for Mr. T. Considering how, in quotation marks, easy that was for him to hold. It is indeed a more or less rush hunter. It's not quite as fast as it used to be. But usually at this point you would see a lot more goblins than this. They would be swarming all over the map. But indeed we're going for the classic hunter rush. And with the totem of Vex and support, that should still be pretty damn strong. Unless, here we go, Mr. T is doing the right moves. If he can get on those iron mines right now, it's gonna delay Dracir a substantial amount. Oh, but we have unspent points. So it might be Dracir's time to be too greedy and too deep. Oh, no, he doesn't go for the iron mines. Maybe he doesn't think they're up yet. Oh, really needs to go for those. Is that even damaging that? I'm not even sure on that. He's gonna get some economy damage done, but it's not the kind of one he's looking for. Oh, there we go. Very good. So that's decent worker kills. At this point, he can definitely see the iron mines. Oh! No, don't leave it! No! Ah! Rip! That's the clan standard is coming up. But there we go. Finally, the iron mines are going down. It is though so damn dirt cheap.
Our workers are
And
under
they're
attack.
like, it's also like they're producing 15 seconds. Like every other race builds them for a lot longer than that. But I don't think you get that many. Let's check how many resources he gets back on destruction. Meanwhile, Dracir is clearing up the right side. So there's
Our
some lumber
workers
here
are under attack.
and a piece of stone. So one stone, so you basically lose 4 in resources there. I feel like he should be taking this fight. I don't know what he's running from. Like, as long as he doesn't stand on that totem, he could have stayed. Especially if you would have put some points into Slam. He still has a point left. Look, okay, maybe he's holding that one. Yeah, I think he's holding that one for Slam, Throw Junk, and Thick Hide Rage on 5. So I do believe that to be on purpose. It's just not something we see that often. Uh-oh! Mr. T, keep your food up. Don't overproduce. Or like, don't build more barracks than you have food. Let's put it that way. Alright, hunting cabins are coming up. There's another one. Ah, he's investing so heavily into stone again. And against orcs, I don't... Yeah, these guys have 25 resistances. They're gonna have more on totem buff. I don't know. We did see Teeman, I think, with Spike Fingers versus orcs too. But I think hunters... Okay, we don't see any yet. Where's our war pit? Are we lacking the war pit here?
We're under attack.
Double check that for you. Oh god, yeah, okay, summoning totem there. Okay, war pit is there.
What you want?
That's all in order. 32 gobos. It is so weird to see a troll just keep running away. Oh, run! Like, disengage the singular ones, yes. But after that... Against trolls, the magic damage of this outpost is coming in pretty handy. Oh, this Gobo Shaman is in trouble. Is he activate sprint? Activate the sprint! That's a situation where you really want that sprint. Don't fight on that. Good. Teleports out. Where did he go? Where did he go? Did he go all the way back? Oh no, over there. And we're lagging a bit, so we're gonna wait for that to subside. Okay, there we go. We have an economy behind this troll, so it looks lots better than last game for him. Let's hope he can keep it up. Level 5 for Dracir. Yeah, very interesting that he picked that one up. I mean, it is bodies that they have to smack. And as long as he has smashers and throwers, it is single bodies that he has to hit. So that's not too bad. Level 2 Chain Lightning, really? It does do more damage, I think. On top of bouncing to up to 16 targets.
Completed.
How many trolls are we speaking about here? At the moment it's just 5. Oh god. That's why he has the food though. Ah, okay, no. I wasn't able to select these boys.
What next?
Because they are upgrading. But oh, he's giving him too much time again. I really don't know why he didn't finish those mines.
Make it
And they do not have pierce resistance anymore. Okay, good. Well, I don't think they ever had it, but they did have the 25 strike, which was problematic. But they do have a, like, they are pretty healthy boys for a ranged unit. 1000 health is nothing to scoff at. So if the spike finger numbers are high enough, you can still get value out of them there. These throwers need to be microed immediately onto those hunters. They're pretty wasted on goblins. Oh no, the hunters are just being let loose. And everybody here is just being put down. How much are the smashers? I'm down to 97 strike damage, thanks to the Totem of Vex. So it's taking them forever to go through them. And like all these goblins are just gonna produce lots and lots of zombies. Looks like the trolls have been routed for the time being. Roots now being added to the mix to really get that siege going. And we even have... Oh, for a second I thought we were going to have some splitting going on. I do believe Dracir is kitted out. we still don't have level 5. And that's the problem, like on holding level 5 on this map, once all the Medusas are gone, it's not a good idea.
We're under attack.
Because it is gonna take him way too long. I wanted to check out the gear. So we do have the tier 3 armor. No money for anything else at the moment. It's looking pretty grim fandango on the side of our boy in yellow.
Enemies are attacking.
Okay, good. The better skull crushing upgrade is coming in.
What now?
So they are gonna cleave. I wanted to check out their helmets if they got new ones. Nope. Okay, it looks like, I think just because of the side view, looking really rad, that I recently thought the troll guard would give them fancier helmets. Oh, but giving all the iron mines to the orc player is worst case scenario.
Chieftain, the tribe learned something new.
Oh, what did it learn? 6-5 and 57 scoundrels, 158 pop cap. We are
Building
kept out.
completed.
And the economy is barely scratched as well.
Enemies are attacking.
Mr. T suddenly having a lot of food in the bank and 4 fight huts not producing. And I think... Is he... Yeah, he also... That's something I always do. I keep forgetting to produce from the main as well. It's a half barracks that you shouldn't underestimate in efficacy. That's a lot of trolls in the course of a game to come out of that building. And every little helps at this point. He's struggling with stripe shelters. Since he just lost an outpost, so he really needs to start contesting this. You can't sit idly by. So every 3 seconds, 140 crushing damage in a nice cleave in front of him. I think it's 3 targets. But that's the thing with the orcs. You can't relent on them. You have to keep the pressure up all game, or they will snowball heavily. All right, let's see what the spike flingers are up to. The spike flinger. I suppose he's doing his best. Got some nice chain lightning in there. Sadly, we don't have any flyer boy. Oh, wait. Hang on. Before this goes up, I'm gonna pause for a second. And there we go. Let it rumble! Chieftain gets a big boy smacking. That's a lot of damage. But look at that healing. Oh, but the Skull Crushers are in decent numbers. Unfortunately, the throwers do not have the range to get on the backline there. So if he can disengage now and heal up a little bit, it's pretty damn good for him. How many zombies is that now? Ugh. Game, just let me do things.
What do you want?
4 zombies he got out of that. Double Wyvern. Okay, that's fancy. I mean, it is magic damage after all, and 120 of it against a faction that is pretty squishy to it. I think, except for the hexers in tier 3, everybody else has minus 25. And it's good, especially in the chokes here, when you can't get all hunters on target, to have something flying above ground to get in there. There we go. That's a lovely trick by Nakamura found yesterday. Fly with the boys. Our chieftain has equipment problems, as well as level problems. Wow, he did not get much experience from that fight there. He was present, but that ability point, like, I don't know. I feel like I really should be spent. Sorry, I'm doing like the noob caster era, where I show you things and immediately go out of them. But if you want to check out this build here, let's stay on it for a couple of seconds.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get
If you want to play like Dracir does it, looking pretty spiffy there. And equipment-wise, he hasn't gotten much gold either. Looks like he disengaged before he could collect any. Looks like we're waiting for a remax there. But, we're down to 4 Skull Crushers. That's unfortunate.
Chieftain, the tribe needs more room. Build more shelters.
Did he actually... Oh yeah, he did send the low Skull Crushers. To go be wall breakers, and unfortunately for him, oh no! Keep running!
The tribe needs more room. Build more shelters.
They were immediately found out. Officer, indeed. The snipe was denied. Rip. And here come the big boys in. Spike Flinger numbers are decent. My performance is dropping, but at this point it's just my poor old machine struggling to keep up with the carnage. So the Skull Crusher's doing their little best. If these were all Skull Crushers, I feel like going Skull Crushers must be the way. Skull Crushers with throwers and backup, rather than the Spike Flingers. Because then you can chunk way faster through that front line and then get onto the hunters themselves, and they don't have that strike resistance anymore. So unless you keep on top of it, this style I don't think will work. Some really nice slamage there by the Chieftain though. Has gotten his level 5, so the Thick-Hide Rage was leveled, picked mid-fight. It's a hold, but it's not the best I've seen. And I don't think he... Oh, he did. Very nice. Yeah, Dracir's Dracir's hunting them. Black Ash is being collected, so he should be getting this frontier post. No! Yeah, keep slapping. There we go. So did get that. Should be able to get away. But War Trolls now being added. Shamans. Basically, all Mr. T was able to do here is clear up the pop cup for Dracir to remax with tastier stuff. And speaking of the level 6 here, we see nothing picked up yet. 2 ability points remaining.
We do as bidded.
So it looks like lots of trolls. War Trolls, really good against normal trolls. Gotta love to stun that front line. And yeah, 8 Pesturus. I assume the upgrades.
Building completed.
Oh, no strength in numbers. Why is that a mistake we see made so often recently? Because I definitely consider that a mistake. It's just so much food you save, especially with this heavy goblin style these days. Always surprises me that it's like not the first thing on their mind. But the incinerator is gonna come in, so it's not gonna be too bad. I mean, it's literally 3 goblins.
Enemies are attacking.
And you usually definitely buy enough of them to make that worth it. I don't think the... I gotta double check. Oh, never mind. No time for that. But yeah. Look at the trolls, just stunning the trolls. Trolling intensifies. Very nice slam, very nice stunk. He accidentally clicked on a resource. Oh, this low health troll still getting 2 swings in. Here we go, the zombies here now gonna eat some of those throwing shots for the big boys. Ah, nice spike finger shots into the back line. Ooh, this troll chieftain hanging on to dear life. Oh, the lightning! The little goblin with the lightning finishes him off. What a legend. Oh, poor chieftain. He has kept these guys alive, and they're back at it again. Swiggity swooty coming for your booty. Just look at them waddle. Big bonks. They don't have the upgrade, so they can't stun their problems away here. By the way, like, if you have that scrap spare, definitely recommend going for it, especially like with a smasher style. Keeping that front line stunned is pretty damn tasty. Oh no. They're just so chunky though. 1500 health on a siege unit. With 50 pierce resist and 25 magic resist. Jesus. That is something. Yeah, he's trying his best here. But he's running out of resources. We're not really having that put in any queue. Meanwhile, Dracir's army is looking pretty healthy. Even a drummer mixed in for good measure. Scoundrel passed through only one war troll. Get the strength in numbers!
Our workers are under attack.
He was trying again, just trying to get rid of the iron bases, but it's too little too late. Would have needed to do that early. Oh, and I think he... Yeah. That was an auto-attack move. Now, even with 75% resist, 350 siege damage will still result in like 100 something damage to the face. And it is AoE damage. Our poor boy chieftain has not been kitted out. Oh, 12,000 gold in the bank. Nothing to show for it. Level 7. No golem, I think. Oh, nope, don't see it. Oh, gets the lightning in. Very nice.
We need to improve our outposts.
Boink. Oh, like sometimes the war troll, the deceptive thing about that, there we go. Stuns the chieftain, stuns him again, he can't do anything. That's also why they're so good at character sniping. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the end of it. And there we go. Mostly gonna see the GG in a couple seconds. There we go. Mr. T calls it. Dracir advances out of the group stage. And Mr. T drops down to the loser's bracket. GG, well played. Very strong opener here by Dracir. Hasn't dropped the map. And we will see him later. But for now, we still have... yeah, one match, I guess. One series of Mr. T versus Frizz. Since, unfortunately, Liam couldn't make it today. But they're the stats for your heart's content. Goblin Shaman did almost as much damage as the slamming chieftain in the middle of hordes of goblins. Imagine that. And that's not calculating in the healing he's done and all the debuffing. Because this is all the chieftain did. He didn't do much else. Whereas the goblin on top of this damage has done a lot more other things. But GG, well played. Mr. T will get there. Needs to be more aggressive. Needs to recognize a greedy economy opener when he sees one. Because that was not enough goblins. Once he won that fight, he needed to hunt down that economy and go for it. But maybe he'll learn. We will see. I will see you in the next series.